Hi everyone, I'm here to show some projects that I made for Scrap Diva Designs. I'm going to start off with these two cards that are Santa theme, and this one comes from this die. It's called A2 card front shadow frame, and I just used this little flower die that Scrap Diva came out with last year, and I believe it's just called Flower Die Set. And then the shadow part I made into a shaker, and I just created a little Santa scene, putting presents under a tree in front of a fireplace. So I just think this is super cute, and I had some of this chunky rope, and I thought that was just a really cute border for this card. And then it's really simple, it just says Jingle All the Way. It's a very traditional card except for the fact that it's a very chunky shaker. On this one I made for with Fancy Pants Designs paper, so they were doing a hop, and I really wanted to use these dies on this project. So this one is called the Door Mini Album, and that's what that looks like, and it comes with all these different leaves and words. And as well, I used a Wreath die that she came out with, and these are her latest Christmas words, and this little poinsettia. So here are all of these little poinsettia flowers. I think these are so beautiful. The die looks like this, so you just cut it all in one piece, and it's really easy to put together. And then this, I've cut a whole bunch of these. These are just called Leaves Bundle. And again, it's all in one piece. You cut them all together. I cut them out in this, my favorite, like gold glitter paper, and I plan on using these a whole bunch. But yeah, I just really think they're so pretty, and I'm adding the flowers onto like everything right now. So this is the little flower for this wreath, and I added this little magnet right here so that it stays together, and you just open it up. And I also noticed too, I just want to talk about this quickly, that I have a problem with magnets a lot of times, that the more layers that are in between the two parts, the weaker the magnet is. And then it just dawned on me to make this little tiny hole, and it has a lot of strength now, which I really appreciate. So I think I'm going to do that going forward. And then I made this little nutcracker. The idea is it could be an ornament, or it could be a tag if you wanted it to be. And this is another Scrap Diva Designs die. And this die comes with layers. So this is a little unorganized, but there's multiple layers, and I just picked out the biggest background layer and used that to cut out the shape for the nutcracker. And then I didn't use that layer on the actual nutcracker itself, so that it would just nestle in there perfectly. And it worked. I was really nervous about this project. I've had this project in my mind for maybe a month now, and but when I started putting it together, it came out very easily. I really liked it. And the other thing that I like about the nutcracker die really quick is that this faceplate is perfectly put together. Everything is symmetrical, and so what I did was I made a little template so I can just add my little pieces onto the nutcracker, and I don't have to worry so much about fussing with the placement of the eyes and making sure nothing is crooked. I really appreciate that about this die. And then because it's a card, I added that card element in the back, and it just says, "On my way, XOXO Santa Claus." This came from the Slimline card that Scrap Diva came out with last year, and this is featuring the add-on that she came out with this year for this card. You have the little snow rooftop and the window edges, and then you get these little trees. These little like bows and the little dots, they're supposed to go in the middle of the bow, but I thought they'd be really cute to decorate the tree with. It also comes with the candy canes, these little candy pieces, and the gingerbread. And then the snow hat actually came from a confetti die that she came out with again last year that had little snow hats on there. So I thought that would be really cute to add that here. And on the inside, it just says, "'Tis the season to be jolly." I just think this card is one of my favorites. I love how this one came out. I used Rosie's studio paper. I just think it's so super sweet and cute. And then I used the same collection for this card as well. This one is, I believe it's called Nutcracker Cake from Scrap Diva Designs. And I added some elements within the cake layers, and just, I didn't like permanently keep them in there. They're kind of floating in there, which I think is kind of cute. And then I added these little peppermint stickers for the little cheeks. And again, it's a pretty simple card. It says, "May your holidays be filled with sweet surprises." And I absolutely adore this die. I've seen a lot of people use the cake die, and they've come up with all kinds of different delicious looking cakes. And I just think this one's super, super cute. I'm such a fan of these two projects right here. And she came out with a couple of MDC cards. So this one was last month, and then this is this month. And this one, I believe, is just called Gingerbread Ornament. I'll have everything listed with the correct titles below and an affiliate link. So if you're interested, you can check it out that way. And it's just really simple. I added the little gingerbread with little peppermint cherry cheeks. The sugar and spice is a part of the die, and it's meant to be a shaker. I also added this little bow, which is from her Elf bow set, and I absolutely adore these bows. So I have a few more of these bow examples, and I also added one here as well. I think these are so festive, so cute. So this one was super fast to put together. I added some gingerbreads in the background and just a simple sequence mix. And this one is called Winter Hat Memorydex. I also used her Christmas words on the front. This is Happy Holidays, the bow, the flower, the trees from the add-on set. And I just thought this paper was perfect for this project. I also made it into a card so you can open it up and see a little sentiment on the inside. I think this one came out super, super cute too. I'm really going for bright and colorful right now. And then I'm not sure off the top of my head what this one's called. I think it's like a bottle tag or something. Again, I'll have everything listed in the description. But this one's pretty simple. So it's got this little pocket. It's got this perfect little hole on the top so you can add it to your holiday liquor or whatever you want. I think Mommy Me Crafts, she took one of those cute little candy canes that are filled with chocolates, and she used it on that, and it fit perfectly. And so this one, the pocket, you can put little candies, you can add a little gift card. It's super cute. And I just wanted to throw this in here. I'm not quite done with these, but I just think they're turning out so stinking cute. I really wanted to share them. So this one is the Elf mini album die set. And then this one is from the Christmas Elf die set. So it's the same vase with different variety of sizes to work with any project that you want. You can turn this one into a card, you can make it into a little bag for stuffing goodies in, or you can make it into a mini album. And then these ones are just perfect size for embellishments. I added a poinsettia flower on each one. These little candy canes came from the Slimline house add-on this year. And then they all come with these little heart-shaped sunglasses, which I think are so stinking cute on these faces. And then I just used some sweater paper on each one. I think this is a lawn fawn paper that worked perfectly with these little elves. They're such cheery little faces. I did add these little pink rosy cheeks. The cheeks actually came from a polar bear die that Scrap Diva came out with last year that just worked perfectly with these two. And then on this one, I just added this guy's nose right on to this face. And that is it for now. So I'll have an affiliate link in the description below. I'll also have all of the dies listed out so you can find them easily. Please use my code HELLO10 for a 10% discount. And I hope you all have a happy craft holiday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!